Players like doing the real talking with their darts. Especially when you're feeling yourself and well at it.
137.
Already, that's kind of, he had a kind of a timid open, but Luke hit a 137, and Peter answers with 137. I like to see dart players push each other and answer each other when they do well. That's when you really start to get the really best matches.
85.
Already looking like an early break for the world champ here.
134.
He's been flawless, really, without being at his best. As Emma mentioned, 3 legs lost and hasn't yet been beaten in a single set.
81.
Luke Humphries.
95.
And it's looking at a very impressive start here.
Oh yeah. Could be 12 if this goes in, and it is. 12 there, break a throw to start off.
Second leg, it's Luke to throw first.
And if there's statements to speak with your darts, that's about as good as one as you get to 12. It's sort of a shot to get the crowd even more to his side, but he's not going to get the option or have to make the decision.
60.
And in fact, that 60 kind of opens the door to Luke here. And he's laughing because all the best he could do was leave the 170 himself.
Yeah. Humphries certainly hasn't found his range yet. Double 16.
94. Luke require 170. 84.
Just a bit sloppy so far, Luke Humphries, and Peter Wright here to go ahead in set 1.
Yeah, a double. He's historically loved.
Game shot in the third leg.
It's still there.
Fourth leg, it's Luke to throw first.
I just wonder as well, it seems at the moment that the crowd are on. It looks like a deciding leg in the opening set. The champion of the world against a 2-time champion of the world.
Luke require 127.
They go for it.
95.
No need to. Interesting, the press conference though, wasn't it, when Luke Humphries was asked about Peter Wright, but he said, well, all I've got to do is win another world championship, and I've equalled his achievements with 25 years to spare. So
78.
he had his little dig in as well, didn't he?
Yeah, a little reminiscent of some Eric Bristow's action there. But he's a successful young man. And why wouldn't he have some swagger to his words?
Peter require 132.
So, what a way this would be. So Humphries will be back, John, but he won't want to muck around. Needs to be emphatic on these doubles.
Luke require 8.
Yeah, you want to get it done quickly.
Game shot the fourth leg.
And
Luke Humphries.
it is done.
Fifth leg is Peter to throw first. Game on.
just enough to be decently efficient. Not even a max could get Luke to an out.
140.
He's threatening to be a problem, but I don't think Peter's going to be too concerned with at least 6 starts from 144. $64 left for this. And leaves that double 8 again.
What a leg this has been. What a set it's been after he was broken in the very first leg, Peter Wright.
26.
And Luke Humphries has completely lost it. The world champ is feeling the heat. And Peter Wright gets it right in the opening set. The first set that Luke Humphries, the world champion, had lost in this tournament. Peter Wright said he meant business, and boy does he. Plenty for Luke Humphries to think about. Peter Wright.
You're hitting everything right away, and then you kind of settle in, and you lose that a bit, and you have to refine it. It's hard to describe what actually happens there, but I think that was sort of what happened for Luke, though. He seemed like he had it all in order, and then it evaporated quickly enough, and he has to reestablish himself here in set 2, or Peter will enjoy just motoring along in the high 90s and some success.
I don't think there's any pressure on Peter Wright at all.
54.
Not too often that we've seen him on this stage as a big underdog.
I think the closer he gets to actual victory, the more he'll feel pressure. But how about a 161 for a wake-up call? And we talk about not needing it. Well, he needed that. He needed to feel good about something. He needed...
Is coming up tomorrow, bumper day at the Ali Palace. He's just chipping away, isn't he?
Yeah, he's making sure to be a nuisance at the very least.
135.
The Humphries as well, you know, it's as much about just keeping his cool and
41. Luke required 50.
not letting the moment get away with him. And that will help. A very comfortable, well, his best hold of throw of the match so far, you would say. Of course, if he wins the set, he'll be thinking, well, there you go. Well, one set all on throw, what's all the fuss about?
100.
Quickly with set play.
57.
Too many of those poor visits for his liking. He was, well, after that maximum, he was in charge of the leg, but hasn't been able to capitalise.
Oh, Wright would love to one-up the 161 out. Well, he's not going for it. That's a curious choice with Humphries at 141. Wouldn't he love to hit this?
That was more about saying, go on, hit it. I don't think you can.
Well, we had some words before the match. Those are unspoken words during the match.
Brilliant. What a big leg of darts coming up. But yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, that was all about.
Luke require 161.
Really good leg this so far from Humphries.
54.
Under pressure, but he's still got a bit of work to do.
Oh, can Wright summon a huge score in here? Put some kind of emphasis and pressure onto Humphries? No, we can't.
100. Luke Mackay, 107.
He's making heavy weather of it, isn't he? Peter Wright is going to make sure that Luke Humphries is under huge pressure.
52.
With it beautifully. Wow, what a dart. What an end to the set. I'll tell you what, that was brilliant. Under pressure from Luke Humphries. That's why he's a world champ. Peter Wright throwing everything at him. But Humphries to leave a finish, so change of darts, yes, but in control of this leg at the moment. Yeah, 5 out of 7 on the doubles, as you mentioned, Peter Wright. If he's going to beat Luke Humphries, he's got to maintain that. Well, certainly that kind of level.
97. Peter Mackay, 83.
That's the sort of thing where, well, they went for 25-18 tops, but it's double 9 now.
Game shot the first leg.
Wow.
Peter Wright, second
Different
leg,
darts. Same result.
He's fired up.
100.
Tell by that reaction. It wasn't the biggest celebration in the world, but
yeah, outstanding darts from Peter Wright.
60. Peter Mackay, 124.
And he's only left 161. Albeit he has taken it out in this game. Yet again, he's saying, Luke Humphries, you can't take this out.
well, we know we can. He's done it already, but he won't do it this time.
80. Peter Mackay, 24.
Those sorts of ploys, if you don't hit the double, okay, he did. But if he failed to, it really blows up in your face.
He may have been trying to wind up Luke Humphries. May have been.
Or just a retighten.
140.
And if you don't forget to check them after every throw, they do get loose. It's not uncommon. It's good to always tighten your stems after every visit,
59.
or check them. It's nice to have little habits like that too, to keep you occupied while you wait to throw.
85.
Well, is it going to be a third consecutive set, John, with all legs played? Another deciding leg.
60. Luke requires 78.
still ends up leaving tops. Yeah, this could be the 12th leg in a row with the throw. We had a match at the start of the night with a run of legs like that through sets 2 and 3.
Game shot the ball play.
So we've played 14 legs of darts, it's 7-all in match play, it's 1-all in set play, and a huge leg coming up now. Peter Wright throwing to retake the lead.
Yeah.
And for the first time in a long time, Peter Wright under a bit of pressure on his throw in a deciding leg in this set.
Yeah, and he has gone back to the first starts, barrels.
Changed them again.
You gotta know what your best fifth leg darts are. Your fifth leg barrels, these are fifth leg barrels too. And those are the important legs, so these are the important barrels.
What a brilliant performance this is to get back in this leg from Peter Wright.
I'm not criticizing anything about Peter Wright in his decision making with the performance he's putting up against Luke Humphries here.
Oh, and how important will that be? It looked like treble 19. It deflected off the barrel. It makes a big, big difference. For the set. What a performance from Peter Wright. He was under pressure. He was under the cosh. And he is playing his best darts. And he's playing it on the World Championship stage against the world champion. The tension building, just one maximum each thus far.
Well, we have to say it. Sometimes it's not the great shot that winner loses a match. It's the big mistake. Or it's the really horrible leg that really swings a match one way or the other.
85.
It's not always a great performance that dictates the outcomes. Sometimes it's the lack of a performance.
Puzzling for Humphries. Perfection for Wright.
Yeah, that's going to make him feel a lot more at ease about holding his throw.
139. PG required 41.
8 out of 11 on the doubles. 9 out of 12 on the doubles.
The last laugh, as it were.
They're having no trouble with the 140s.
Humphries having no trouble holding his throw in this set. Way ahead every time. Maybe not. He gets to a finish. All of a sudden Luke has to try and take this, or he could spurt it like Peter's done a couple of times.
55.
The pressure came, and he was all over the place there with that visit, Luke Humphries, all because of the pressure of the 180. Still got a bit of work to do as well, Humphries here.
29 left. And chooses to stay there. Leaves 72. A tied score in the leg, but it's Luke first. He'll get one dart at tops.
Game
Again.
Luke Humphries.
Class act, Luke Humphries.
Luke's playing like it. Yeah.
140.
He's playing like this means everything, winning this leg against the throw. You don't want to be in a leg where you can end up 3 sets to 1 down. No way. Well, he maybe should have went for 25 in bull to leave a finish. He was greedy, went for the 180. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Well, that was another really disappointing visit, but you've read the situation perfectly. Humphries doesn't want a deciding leg. You could possibly sense it. Certainly the tension in his throw that last visit.
What a third dart from Peter Wright to ratchet up that pressure on Humphries. Nowhere near the treble. That a good switch.
95.
Only to 72 though.
89.
But it's Peter Wright. It's all about this 89. Does it go or doesn't it go?
Of course it does. A masterclass in finishing.
Huge pressure on Humphries now. World champ answers.
Wow. The biggest leg of the match, and they're producing the biggest darts.
Oh, come on now, get in there! It was a perfect landing pad, but he doesn't care. He's thinking about winning the leg, but Luke might not even give him the chance after all those great darts. Now Peter Wright is going to go for yet another 180 attempt, you would think. He's in the zone. He owns it.
140.
Massive pressure on the world champion. Gotta get the treble 18.
No. It's only 30 scored, 92 left. Peter Wright should have 2 darts to go 3 sets to 1 up on Luke Humphries. The crowd, they understand what's happening here. Huge moment. The single's there. Right on the wire, perfect marker. And it's in! Peter Wright, he's up 3 sets to 1. Luke Humphries a set away from being shoveled out of the World Championship. This is unbelievable moments here we never really expected. Validating how well Peter's playing because he has to. It's worth more when you have to.
140.
Oh, he's giving it a go. He's hit back-to-back 180s, but will he get a shot? The last time he broke the Peter Wright throw was in the first leg of the match. Wright needs the ball. And of course, he gets the ball. Everything Peter Wright is doing is turning pretty much was going to be a case of put up or shut up to Peter Wright, and he's putting on a real show. What a story, what a performance. I mean, let's be honest, John, he's played well at this World Championship, but no one could have expected, maybe apart from him and his close circle, who's performing to this standard as well as this, because there's been nothing in the last few months, maybe the last 12 months, give or take one or two decent tournaments to give any indication that he can play to this level again. But he looks like being one leg away from an astonishing victory.
Well, he's had 2 12s in a row. Can he get a 13-dart leg here? Yes, of course he can. But that's also a break of throw. Look, what's happening here, Stuart, is Peter Wright's got the throw for the match. You heard me correctly. Laugh in the face of adversity. It's harsh.
Sublime. Quite brilliant.
100.
This from Peter Wright. 72% on the doubles.
And again, the third dart into the ones. He could be, well, he could be down at 100 or so or below, Luke Humphries. Those third darts are killing him. He's not going. No. He's going to hit the 12 now to leave the 32. And he's coming back for it. And by the way, he's 13 of 18 at doubles.
100.
Peter Wright's best performance for some time. The 2 times world champion. And taken out the world champion in a quite sensational performance. Acknowledged by Luke Humphries. No complaints. But Luke Humphries is now the former world champion. And Peter Wright rolls back the years. And he's in tears, full of emotion, given all the credit in the world by Luke Humphries. And